Onetake. This is NBA Onetake featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. This is NBA Onetake for your head. NBA Onetake for your brain. Coming to you live, Brooklyn, New York. This is NBA Onetake, June 14, 2021. Recap over this weekend's past games, and it was 3 games. The first game was the one on Saturday, and that was the LA Clippers was down 0-2 to Utah Jazz, and the game 3, which was just a dire need, and the 2 superstars stepped up. Kawhi Leonard had 34 points, 12 rebounds, has really asserted himself on the defensive end. Primary defender on Donovan Mitchell in the beginning, and really gave the Clippers a lead that they never ever relinquished in that game. And playoff P came alive. He had 31. Playing well. He was giving him flat, but playoff P stepped up, Paul George, and he had 31. And Nick Batum, a name that never could be uttered in front of Michael Jordan, had 17 points and 17 rebounds. And Reggie Jackson also had 17. He was also he was real good in that first half. And they get the win. The Jazz is still up 2-1. Donovan Mitchell, he had 30. But the thing was, with Mitchell, that ankle was bothering him in the game, and he was getting on fire at a point, but he was really struggling in that first half. And really struggling in that first half, and Kawhi being on him, it was a little tough at first, but he found the right switches and was able to get it going. By that time it was too late. And Joe Ingles, he kept them alive too in that first quarter. He was really hot. He finished with 19. And they're trying to rehash that Joe Ingles versus Paul George animosity, quote unquote, they have for each other. But and Rudy Gobert at 12 and 10, notably for the Jazz. The Jazz is still in the driver's seat. They can win in LA. And I know they're going to try to get this win. They don't really want to go back to Utah tied 2-2. Because the pressure's going to be on you, because they trying to do it. They trying to bust the spirit of the Clippers. It's going to be a tough with Kawhi Leonard playing like that on both ends of the floor. Because when you got a guy out there playing that way, both ends of the floor, it's going to be something tough to get away from. And the next game was the game yesterday, early game was the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Brooklyn Nets. Game 4. Nets is up 2-1. Now, the Nets lose this game, but let me tell you something. Durant had 28 and 13. I'm not even gonna talk about anybody else. Kyrie Irving went down. On the play, he was up and landed on Giannis Antetokounmpo's leg, and that ankle, the way it twists, it made myself cringe. I said, oh, sugar. And then I'm seeing him walk when he slams on the ground and he says F-U-C-K. That's never good. Because you gotta look at, when people get hurt and they scream like that, that means that's pain. And that's gonna be a while. Because that's reminded me of the 2015 finals with the Warriors versus the Cavs. And he was cooking that first game. Cooking. And see, this is something people never talk about. Kyrie Irving got injured in that first game against the Cavs, against the Warriors. He cooking. He cooking. They rolling. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, they had no answer for that man. Then he got injured and couldn't play the rest of the series. Then they put Dover as the second most, they're sitting there, still second best player next to LeBron. But that's not, they don't talk about that. So then what's that leaving Kevin Durant? Yeah, you got players and everything else. And, you know, because people, the thing of people talking about, and, you know, and this is my only reservations when I talk about Kevin Durant. Can he overcome the odds of a good team and beat them on their own, on his own? Now, look what I'm talking about. The last time we seen something like this, I'm not talking about James Harden is out. Now, Russell Westbrook, when he was in OKC, he was with Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook got injured by Pat Beverly, right? By then they was able to finish the Rockets off. But then he had to go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And Kevin Durant couldn't get it done. And this is, and they're gonna evaluate Kyrie, but I don't think they're gonna be able to beat the Bucks if Kyrie's not there. And then he's gonna be limited. That is an ankle roll and a sprain, bro. The man was on a walking boot. He may not be available to the conference finals, mid-conference finals, and we don't even know what's going on with James Harden. You know, Giannis had 34, Middleton, he had 14 and 8 assists, and then PJ Tucker was playing primary on Durant, playing him very physical and doing a lot of stuff. He had 13 and 7, Tuck, out there playing. The Nets is going to be in trouble if Kyrie don't come back. Because I don't think Durant could do it. I've always felt that way. I don't think... I try to tell people this and they laugh and, oh, no, man. You're not getting it. I said because if you compare somebody to LeBron, then he has to do the thing that LeBron do. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's tough, but because if Kyrie's out and Kevin Durant gets him by the Bucks, trust and believe. They play Atlanta or Philly, he can get rid of them easily. The Bucks are the test. And the last game of the night is the Suns versus the Nuggets. CP3. The point guard, 34 points, 7 assists, 37 and 7 assists. Devin Booker had 34 and 11. They was dynamic and their thing, and we're seeing this duo take it upon themselves, taking them out. And they swept the Nuggets. And the Joker had 22 and 11 and got ejected in the third quarter for swiping and hitting Campaign in the face. Will Barton had 22. Michael Porter Jr. had 20. Monte Morris finished the game with 19. Now people are going to criticize Nikola Jokic for getting swept and MVP getting swept. I've seen this before. That's why I was always relevant of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. When he first came to the Lakers, when I go through their history, I said, yeah, those first 6 some seasons, they questioned him. The same questions that they gave to him in Milwaukee after they won the 71 championship.
Are you going to play some tennis today or something?
It's the same.
No. I just made a couple of rounds.
It's the same thing.
I mean, what do you want to eat?
They gave to him when he came to LA. He got swept. Moses Malone got swept. Magic Johnson got swept in the finals. So now, what's that leaving for the joke? Nothing. Next season, he's gonna come in with Jamal Murray, same team intact, and they have to figure out what they're gonna do with Will Barton. But they'll be back. They're not going to be back. They may have an even better team, all healthy, and then we'll see it with an 82-game season. But the Suns is in the conference finals, improbable, but deserved. I got them winning the entire championship. You know how much I feel about Devin Booker. The Book is my man. Devin Booker is my man. And we'll see. Some game Onetake for Laker, and I'm out.